out for opening statement.
I'm just disappointed, very disappointed. We didn't defend like we needed to tonight, which is frustrating because we've been playing really well there. The turnovers, I thought, were the worst part of the game for us, and they resulted in baskets for them. And that set us apart. We missed some layups that resulted in baskets on the other end that were huge swings. So obviously we're very frustrated with tonight's performance, and we're going to do what we've done all year, and that's respond and get back to it and get ready to play another Big 12 game on Wednesday.
Question, Scott.
The points off turnovers, was that just trying to force it in too much inside? Obviously that was an emphasis to get it inside, but sometimes it just wasn't there.
I think some of them are really careless. You know, there's some careless turnovers, making passes that aren't there. You're not catching the ball, and you know, kind of moving before you catch it, just catching it and securing it, whether it's a play in the paint or a play in transition. And there's a couple footwork. There's a footwork turnover. I mean, it's not one thing. When you have 15, it's generally not one thing. But that was really frustrating. But the way they capitalized on the turnovers was about the biggest swing in the game for us.
It was a rough couple games for guard play. Starting guards, Dady only had 2 points in 2 games. Is that defense, or he's just off? Or?
We got to get Dede back playing well. He's had a great year. We all have a ton of confidence in him. It's not been his best stretch here this week, and we got to get him back to playing the way we know he can play.
Is Sean okay? It looked like he left the bench and came back, and he only played 3 minutes in the first half.
Yeah, I don't have any update on anything about him physically. I think he's fine.
Kerr got in, looked a little more active. I know he hasn't practiced much. What does he mean to you as time goes on, and do you see him getting healthier with the shoulder?
I'm not aware of any issues health-wise tonight, which is a step in the right direction.
The late game droughts, it seems to be consistent, unfortunately. Obviously, when you're down, you're having to rush shots. Is that what it is?
I didn't think that we had a late game drought at Central Florida. Thought we really executed down the stretch in that game. We had trouble getting stops. We executed down the stretch in the Colorado game. We executed down the stretch in the Iowa State game. We had a hard time scoring the entire game against Arizona, and then we did have a tough time scoring down the stretch in this game. So I don't know if it's been consistent over the last 3 weeks, to be fair. But when you have that in the Big 12 game, and especially when you're not able to rely on your defense to get stops like that, that's going to be a tough thing down the stretch. We made a couple uncharacteristic errors too, you know, that made it a little more difficult.
Odom, did you expect that out of him? I mean, you know, he was a good scorer, but he hit a lot tonight.
Yeah, but we got to do a better job there. He made a couple very, very tough ones over the top late in the clock in the first half. You can live with those, but that's what they all need to look like. And he got some really easy looks tonight on some breakdowns by us defensively.
You've got a game Wednesday. Probably too early to ask you about Dan, but I mean, about one of the things you got to worry about getting home. How does that affect what you do to prepare for Baylor?
Yeah, I haven't had time to work on Baylor. My focus was on Arizona State, but we'll break this film down, give the kids closure to this game, and then we'll shift gears and prepare. As far as weather and storms, I have no control. We have no control. We're going to just try to focus on the things we can control. If we get stuck, we get stuck. If we can't get home for a couple days, that again, I don't know what to say other than that we're just going to focus on the things that we can control.
I didn't know how the rules work. Do they have to have a day off here soon, or will you, if you're stuck, will you be able to practice? Or?
Yeah, I think they have to have a day off over the next couple days. So we'll huddle up at the hotel, see if we can get out tonight. My gut is that we won't. I don't know if we'll be able to get out tomorrow, but we'll come up with a plan for how we'll practice, where we'll practice, and when we'll be off.
And it's a loss, but Bob Miller played pretty good. He needed a lot lot more of that.
Yeah, I thought him and Moo had advantages on the interior tonight, and there were times it was evident and obvious. So we got to get our team again. This time last week we were playing really good basketball, the best we played all year. We got to get back to playing good basketball. Tonight was disappointing because we did not play well.
Thanks, Coach.